Replay time now to take a look at last night's harness racing program at Moonee Valley. In the first event, the Claiming Stakes, the favourite Evening Tyros at odds on.
Off the back though, 450 metres out. Evening Tyros 5 metres in front. Plenty of room for Goulburn Action if good enough. He gets to second. They're clear now by 6 metres to Jack of Green. Adios Peerless is gone, followed by At Your Service, Will Sony and Will Scarlet. Dolan Gold is beaten from Haversack and Count Nimbus. They turn though 220 metres out. And the first favourite looking the goods, Evening Tyros. He's 6 metres in front. Goulburn Action is trying to cut him down. 10 metres away, Jack of Green. Evening Tyros though giving plenty in the concluding stages, and he's too good. Evening Tyros leads all the way and scores by 5 metres. Goulburn Actions runs second. 15 metres away third. Maybe Jack of Green just in front of At Your Service.
First of 3 favourites to get the money at the Valley last night. Evening Tyros 7-4 on. Goulburn Action 11-2. Jack of Green at 10-1. In the second event, the favourite Festival Summer at even money.
450 metres out, Go Scotch is gone. Scott Baker went to the lead by 2.5 metres to Festival Summer. Keeling wider out as Making Ground, followed by Trina's Girl. Then Rocky Apollo, Riseable, followed by Haughty Lord. Around the turn though, 250 metres out. Just in front, Scott Baker by a metre. To Festival Summer now, laying down the gauntlet, 6 metres away, Keeling. They straighten up, Scott Baker just in front. Festival Summer on the outside though, slowly but surely getting the upper hand, and he's coming away now, Festival Summer from Scott Baker and Keeling, and Festival Summer, beautifully driven, gets home by 6 metres. Keeling may have run second, a nose in front of Scott Baker.
2 out of 2 for the punters. Festival Summer at evens. Keeling 5-1 and Scott Baker at 9-2. In the Trotters event, race number 3 on the card, the favourite here, I'm a Rowan at 5-2.
The back 450 metres out. I'm a Rowan a neck in front of Clayton Run. 5 metres away, Flying Tootsies is boxing on. Mary Skipper about to hook to the outside, followed by Caldow Cider. Then Deluxe Lad Making Ground, and Alfetta is broken up. On the turn though, 300 metres out, and I'm a Rowan got away. It's full of running by 6 metres to Clayton Run. Flying Tootsies look beaten. Mary Skipper Making Ground. Then Caldow Cider, followed by Deluxe Lad. I'm a Rowan inside the 200 though, straightens up 5 metres. Caldow Cider now gaining a split. She's coming quickly down the outside, and after I'm a Rowan, she grabbed the lead 80 metres out. Deluxe Lad on the fences, starting to fly. Mary Skipper wide out. Caldow Cider in front though, near the line, and Caldow Cider has got home a metre. Nearly a dead heat for the miners, Deluxe Lad and Mary Skipper.
Yes, well called, Brian Markovic. It was a dead heat for second. Caldow Cider the winner at 20-1. Deluxe Lad at 8s, and Mary Skipper dead heating for second at 5-1. Mary Skipper, and I'm a Rowan the unplaced favourite at 5-2. In the fourth event, first leg of the quadrilla, and the equal favourites here were Waikari Thor and Maori Echo at 7-2.
Maori Echo not finding all that much nearing the turn. In behind them, Gordon's Dream for Marcus Aurelius and Andrew's mate. Around the turn though, 300 metres out, and Modfin Man got away by 4 metres to Maori Echo. Then Waikari Thor, tuned in badly, hemmed in, can't get a run, followed by Go Scotch and Narkvark hooked to the outside. Modfin Man though, clear half foot in the straight. He's 6 metres in front. They don't look like picking him up. Tuned in is getting out late when the race is well and truly over. Modfin Man in front. Tuned in is starting to fly home on the outside. Modfin Man has 1.5 head to Tuned in and a certainty beaten. Didn't see daylight till the race was all over. Third home in the race, very tight. Maybe Narkvark just in front of Springfield hero Gordon's Dream.
Yes, he could hardly pick his feet up in the final stages, Modfin Man, but he got there at 14s from Tuned In, most unlucky at 9-2. Narkvark third at 10-1. Equal favourites were unplaced in Waikari Thor and Maori Echo at 7-2 each of 2. That was the first half of the program last night from the Valley. We'll be back to take a look at the last 4 races in just a moment. Look at harness racing from Moonee Valley, and it's a couple of years now since harness racing lost one of its best young ambassadors, Peter Keldo, who was tragically killed in a car accident. And last night at Moonee Valley, the Peter Keldo Memorial Cup was held, and the favourite Qatari Lass at 13-8.
Racing from the inside, Chapel Mac scrambled away. Wide out, Mile High Purchase began quickly. So too did the Larrikin. The Spiral away fairly well. Lyndon Rowan was slowly away. Timely Eagle is third last, and going forward but caught out wide as Radiandora. Mile High Purchase now drawing 2 metres in front, but Qatari Lass kicks up on the inside and looks like holding out Mile High Purchase. Yes, she will. 12 metres away, third is the Larrikin, followed by Chapel Mac on the rail. In behind them, Brandy Sunrise, followed by Ricky Alto. 6 metres away, Hal Lachlan. Radiant Aura wide from Timely Eagle, Lyndon Rowan, and 4 metres away the Spiral. Down the straight the first time, and Qatari Lass in front by 6 metres to My High Purchase, which drops on the rail behind the leader. Radiant Aura going forward, so too is Timely Eagle, and so too is the Spiral on the outside. In behind them, Chapel Mac on the rail as they shuffle up out of the straight. The Larrikin one off the fence, followed by Ricky Alto, then Hal Lachlan, followed by Lyndon Rowan, and 3 metres away the Spiral back of the tail and about to hook to the outside, 3 wide. He's now taking off along the back of the 1650 as Timely Eagle works forward. It's Qatari Lass along the back. They've gone the first circuit by 2 metres to Timely Eagle, working up to be second without cover. From the tail now, the Spiral going forward. My High Purchase on the leader's back, followed by Radiant Aura fifth. On the fence now is Chapel Mac, followed by the Larrikin. In behind them came Ricky Alto, 4 metres to Brandy Sunrise, as the Spiral now works up to be second within a metre of Qatari Lass. Second last is Lyndon Rowan, and 2 metres away back of the tail is Hal Lachlan. On the turn for the bell, 1150 metres to go in the Keldo Memorial Cup, and Qatari Lass in front narrowly by a metre to the Spiral on the outside on the popular pair, racing 1-2 at the moment. My High Purchase travelling third, having a nice run. Timely Eagle fourth on the outside. 3 back on the rail, Chapel Mac, followed by Radiant Aura. In behind them, Ricky Alto, followed by the Larrikin. Lyndon Rowan third last on the fence, followed by Brandy Sunrise, and 6 metres away, Hal Lachlan. Out of the straight the final time. At the 800, just in front, Qatari Lass by 2 metres to the Spiral on the outside. 4 metres away on the outside is Timely Eagle. My High Purchase third in need of a run. Brandy Sunrise from the rear going forward. Hal Lachlan tracking it. Chapel Mac is held up from Radiant Aura, not going well. Then Ricky Alto, followed by the Larrikin, and Lyndon Rowan last. Along the back, 500 metres out, and the Spiral now applying pressure to Qatari Lass. It's still Qatari Lass, a metre in front of the Spiral. 4 metres away, Timely Eagle about to go forward. Wider out, Brandy Sunrise. My Higher Purchase held up. Then Radiant Aura, followed by Hal Lachlan. In behind them, Chapel Mac. Lyndon Rowan right off the track is starting a run from the Larrikin and Ricky Alto. Around the turn, 250 metres out, and the Spiral on the outside moves up and draws a metre in front of Qatari Lass. 4 metres away, Timely Eagle coming at the pair from My Higher Purchase. The Spiral 2 metres in front. Qatari Lass is gone. Timely Eagle cutting down the Spiral. Timely Eagle draws to the Spiral near the line. Timely Eagle doing a little bit the better, and Timely Eagle has won at 1.5 metres the Spiral. A neck away third, Ricky Alto. Radiant Aura close up, followed by My Higher Purchase. Qatari Lass knocked up, followed by the Larrikin, Hal Lachlan, Brandy Sunrise, Lyndon Rowan, and last was Chapel Mac.
16-1 Timely Eagle taking out the Keldo Memorial Cup from the Spiral at 2-1. Third Ricky Alto at 8-1. A big run. Qatari Lass the favourite unplaced at 13-8. In the 6th event on the program, the favourite here was Masso Way at 6-4.
Racing. Masso Way came out very quickly indeed. She looks like leading from Vic Air and Lady Abyss, and Masso Way now cuts across to the rail early from Garnet Bay, moving up to be 5th, followed by Parading 4th early. In behind them, Laskin, followed by Man of the Moment, and 4 metres away, Kentucky Beauty. Masso Way's in front around the turn the first time by 5 metres to Vic Air, and a metre on the outside is Lady Abyss. From last now, Man of the Moment is creeping forward 3 wide. Then Garnet Bay, 5th on the outside of Parading the Fence, followed by Laskin second last, and 4 metres away, Kentucky Beauty. Down the straight the first time. Man of the Moment now given a couple of cuts with the cane. He's taking on the favourite Masso Way. They're going hard and long way from home, and Man of the Moment now crosses Masso Way out of the straight. He's 3 metres in front and crosses to the rail. Tighten Masso Way for a stride. 12 metres away, Vic Air, followed by Lady Abyss. In behind them came Parading, followed by Garnet Bay. Laskin second last, and 6 metres away, Kentucky Beauty. Out of the straight towards the 1600. Man of the Moment's in front by 5 metres to Masso Way. 8 metres away, third Vic Air, followed by Lady Abyss, fourth without cover. On the fences, Parading as they slacken right off, followed by Garnet Bay. Laskin second last, and Kentucky Beauty nearly went there. He grabs hold again. He's last and about 25 metres off the lead. 1200 metres out. Again they quicken up. It's Man of the Moment 4 metres in front. Masso Way now works up on the outside to be second without cover. Vic Air travelling third, having a nice run, followed by Lady Abbess. On the fence and fifth is Parading, followed by Garnet Bay. She's had a very good run, followed by Laskin second last, and 5 metres away Kentucky Beauty. In the straight, a circuit to go. It's Man of the Moment. He took off a long way from home. He's 2.5 metres in front of Masso Way, now taking on Man of the Moment. 6 metres away Vic Air, followed by Lady Abbess. In behind them came Parading, going well in need of a run, followed by Garnet Bay. She's had a great run, followed by Laskin, and 6 metres away Kentucky Beauty. Out of the straight, the final time at the 750. It's Man of the Moment, 5 metres in front. Masso Way has worked very hard indeed, the favourite. She's not going all that well at the moment. Lady Abbess moves up on her outside. Garnet Bay now hooks to the outside. Parading coming one off the fence. He's going well. He's still hemmed in, followed by Vic Air, Laskin, Kentucky Beauty. They're packing up though, 500 metres out. Garnet Bay now sweeping around the outsiders, grabbing Man of the Moment. Parading's now out in the clear. He's starting to fly home. Masso Way's gone. She won't run a drum. Neither will Man of the Moment. Kentucky Beauty making ground. Then Lady Abbess, followed by Laskin, Vic Air. On the turn though, 250 metres out. It's a match in two. Garnet Bay collared by Parading on the outside. They're 15 metres to Kentucky Beauty. They straighten up, and Parading on the outside now swept to the lead by 4 metres to Garnet Bay. 15 metres away Kentucky Beauty. Parading 2 metres in front. Garnet Bay is trying very hard. She's coming again near the line, but Parading gets home by 3 metres to Garnet Bay. 8 metres away third was Kentucky Beauty. Then Laskin, followed by Vic Air, Lady Abbess. Second last was Masso Way, and last home was Man of the Moment.
Patiently driven, Parading at 4-1, Garnet Bay 5s, Kentucky Beauty 16-1. The favourite had little hope after working in the middle stages. Masso Way unplaced at 6-4. In the seventh event, the last leg of the quadrilla, Kentucky the favourite at 10-9.
To draw away. Racing, Kentucky on the inside began quickly with Kentucky, Romeo Gendon, Motorlight. Easing in behind them now is Heroic Bird, followed by Just Bird. Working up on the outside, Lord Albatross to be sixth on settling, followed by My Super Shell back on the rail. In behind them, Docker Charlie third last, and 4 metres away, Trickle Over. Near the turn the first time, Kentucky caught 3 wide. It's taking on Kentucky. So Romeo Gendon now eases to the perfect sit, and going forward now, Motorlight off the track, followed by Just Bird on the rail. On its back in turn, My Super Shell, followed by Lord Albatross, as Kentucky works Kentucky. 6 metres away, Docker Charlie, followed by Trickle Over, and 4 metres away, Heroic Bird. At the winning post, 2 circuits out, and Kentucky retained the fence from Kentucky on the outside, who's trying to drop on the rail for the trail. Motorlight's been 3 wide for the first circuit. He's still going forward, as Kentucky now drops in on the rail behind the leader. Motorlight is working up on the outside to be third without cover, and hooking out and going forward now, 3 wide along the back as My Super Shell. He may even hit off Kentucky. In behind them, Romeo Gendon, followed by Just Bird, as My Super Shell draws 2 metres in front of Kentucky, and he looks like crossing 2. In behind them, Lord Albatross. He's had a nice run, followed by Docker Charlie, Trickle Over, and 4 metres away, Heroic Bird. 1,200 metres to go. No, My Super Shell, 2 metres in front. He couldn't cross Kentucky, and by golly, he's worked very hard, Kentucky. 5 metres away, Kentucky, followed by Motorlight fourth. In behind them, Romeo Gendon, followed by Just Bird. Lord Albatross has been well tried. He is fourth last. He hasn't spent a penny from Docker Charlie. Trickle Over from second last, about to go forward, and 4 metres away, Heroic Bird. Down the straight, a circuit out, My Super Shell. He's worked. He's a neck in front of Kentucky, who has had absolutely no peace. 6 metres away, third is Kentucky. From second last now, Trickle Over going forward. Just Bird fourth on the inside, followed by Motorlight being driven along. Then Romeo Gendon going forward. Lord Albatross was checked there for stride when Romeo Gendon came out in front of him. Docker Charlie second last, and 3 metres away, Heroic Bird. They're bunching up along the back though, 600 metres out. Trickle Over works up on the outside within 2 metres of Kentucky, who's worked very hard. 6 metres away, My Super Shell. He's beaten, followed by Kentucky getting to third. Then Romeo Gendon, followed by Motorlight, who's boxing on from Just Bird. Then Heroic Bird. Lord Albatross is second last, and 2 metres away, Docker Charlie. Inside the 400 though, it's still Kentucky. He won't give in. He's 4 metres in front. At the moment, Trickle Over can't pick him up. 6 metres away, Kentucky, and Kentucky booted away on the turn. Then Just Bird, Lord Albatross off the track from Romeo Gendon, Heroic Bird, Docker Charlie, My Super Shell. In the straight though, Kentucky 6 metres in front. He's tired. He's clear though. Trickle Over, Kentucky coming again on the outside. It's Kentucky 4 metres in front. Kentucky slowly but surely brings bridging the gap, but a top performance. Ken Toosey, he's had no peace, but he's still got home. 4 metres to Glentucky, 6 metres away, third Trickle Over. Then Docker Charlie, followed by Motorlight. In behind them, Just Bird from Lord Albatross, Romeo Gendon, My Super Shell, and last was Heroic Bird.
Yes, a good performance by Ken Toosey. 10-9 favourite, Glentucky at 9-1 and Trickle Over at 10-1. In the last event, the favourite here was Adios Moth at 2-1.
The 420-metre mark coming off the back. Kilo Road 2 metres in front of Kotari Idol. They've cleared Cape J off the track. Raining Dollar is held up. Going forward now is Eden Vance. So is North Hanover. Then two-stroke Tiger Dale badly held up from Chapel James, and back on the rail Moonee on Looney. In the straight, Kilo Road 2 metres in front of Kotari Idol, who can't go on. Then Raining Dollar getting a late split. Two-stroke was Skittle. Chapel James late down the outside, but Kilo Road leads all the way and wins the last by 3 metres. Raining Dollars runs second, 4 metres away third, Moonee on Looney.
Kilo Road at 4-1, Raining Dollar 16s, Moonee on Looney 8s, and the favourite Adios Moth got involved in some trouble early in the race and was unplaced at 2-1. The doubles last night, daily double 11 and 1, $37. The extra double 2 and 4, $20.30, and the quadrilla 4871, $4,444.70. That was harness racing at Moonee Valley last night. Let's take a look at racing as it will occur this week here in Victoria. No event tomorrow. On Tuesday, Bendigo. Wednesday, Sandown. Thursday, Werribee. Echuca Friday, and Caulfield and Seymour the meetings next Saturday. And that's it for World of Sport replay this morning. World of Sport coming up with Sandy Roberts, and then of course keep in mind at 2:15 or thereabouts we'll be taking you to the Lakeside Oval for the Army Reserve Cup match between Fitzroy and St Kilda. Admission is free, and join us down there if you can. Thanks for joining us this morning. Lots of winners in the week to come. All my gear from Opal Southland. Stand by for World of Sport and Sandy Roberts.
World of Sport replay was another 7 Sport presentation.